Hey everyone, how's it going? It is Nova here, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a little different type of video. This is Minecraft. Anyone would know what this is. Today I'm going to be doing a tour of the world, simply because I started this world way before I even started my channel. I've spent months and months and months on this world, just grinding and conquering survival. And this is basically it. So here we've got a very simple farms. They're probably the simplest you can possibly get. Just a bunch of animals in a pen. I don't really use it anymore, but it's just there to take up the space, as I don't really use anything on the outside as much as I do on the inside of my base. So here's the main section of my base. This is like the hub right here. This was inspired by Etho, the lava creeper. In fact, this whole entire base was inspired by Etho. I really enjoy watching, or used to watch, his Let's Plays, and they were just really fun to watch. Um, this here used to be our storage room, but then we moved into a much more effective, larger storage room, which I will show in a minute. Um, this is a little place just to get to all around here. A lot of people tell me this is like a maze, but for me and my brother, who helps with this world a lot, it's pretty easy to remember. This is the enchantment room. This is our advanced cow farm. Um, this is our nether portal. This is our, I guess you could say, bin. We just dump anything through here. This was our old mine. We don't really use it anymore. We have better ways of getting materials and stuff. Here is just basically another entrance into there. Here we have, right now, our main farm, but we're probably going to change to an auto farm very soon. Here is another entrance. And here's another entrance into the enchantment slash cow farm. This is the entrance to our much larger storage room. We have some shulker boxes here. And this is the beacon room. We have some chorus fruit here to go through the glass. I couldn't be bothered to make any way of other entrances. Here's our source of rockets. We have a massive amount of gunpowder. We spent hours and hours just getting creepers. I'm thinking about making a creeper farm very soon. This took me longer than it does to get me just a stack of diamonds, but this is our ores. I mean, everything around here is pretty self-explanatory with the item in it. The crafting table means like things that are just used for crafting. The rotten flesh, many people don't get, but it means like either random or just mob loot, so stuff that you don't necessarily need. I mean, sure, ender pearls are here as well. But this is all just basically stuff that we don't necessarily need, so it's either random stuff or mob drops or stuff that we don't need at the moment. And the shulker boxes, these are like to help me with the decorating in the base. If I wanted to expand my base, this is to help it so it fits the same style as the rest of the base. So here's my farmer glowstone. I spent the same amount of time I did for the gunpowder to get this glowstone. Got a bunch of oak trapdoors and some leaves. That's our main lighting source. I do have torches for a lot of it, but simply because glowstone does look ugly if there's too much of it, so you still need a bit of torches. But this room here doesn't have a single piece of torch in it. So this is my white stained glass. There's a massive desert around us, so we just spent a lot of time on that, just grinding, and we used a lot of the sheeps to make the dyes. So here we just basically have all the wood, remaining wood. This is just random stuff. I don't know why this is a thing. And this is where we put our stuff, when like our weapons and stuff like that. If we're going out to do something, this is just where we put our stuff. And then we just got an ender chest here whenever it's needed. We actually haven't used it because we only recently killed the ender dragon. So me and my brother. Up here is going to be a series of rooms to come. Right now, the only usefulness that it has is it's the way to the zombie XP farm, which is down here. If I use a scaffolding, it'd go down. So normally, you know, zombies will come around, but you have to AFK first and sit in this corner. The zombies will then spawn around, they'll go up the tube, and go up to a certain height, and then from that same height drop down, and is enough blocks so that it is a 1 hit to 2 hit, depending. It's a 2 hit with a fist, 1 hit with a sword, from stone sword and up. I will take this other path if I want to go around here. So there is still a lot of stuff to expand out, but it just takes a lot of time. So we take breaks from doing a lot of stuff and instead just like to chill out. So here's like the tube that they go up. They just end up going up the tube. Oh. They go up the tube, but usually one zombie has to be stuck up there, to push any other zombies that go up, which is the one problem with the system, but I can spare a zombie, it's only a little bit of XP. So often, if you do want a lot of XP, you're gonna have to AFK in that corner that I showed you earlier, which, then, I don't know, leave it for like 5 minutes, and then you'll find like 20 zombies in the little corner, and you'll just stack up. You'll maybe get like around 8 levels, so it's really effective. At the same time, really slow, but it is probably the easiest, cheapest way to make an XP farm. Definitely gonna make an easier pigman farm very soon. I'm gonna start working on the nether, in buildings and stuff like that. But right now, that's not our main focus. Right now, we just want to work on all of our base. Here we have the auto smelter, Mumbo Jumbo's design. If I had known the design before I had done it, then I would have definitely moved it so it was much easier to put everything in. But, you know, if we went on a massive, I don't know, iron mining session or something, or if there's any food we want to smelt, that is the place to go. So, I mean, I did show you the beacon room, but I will show you how we get in. You just grab some chorus fruit, stop against the wall, and then you teleport through. It's super easy. And then, you know, you can change it up, use some emeralds or something. I'm actually going to change to haste, since that is usually superior. Pretty sure emeralds give you the best type of haste. I don't even know if there's a best version of haste, but oh wow, that teleported me all the way over here. Alright, that is interesting. I was up there and it teleported all the way here. That's interesting. Okay then, we'll just go straight back to the room. We're going to be making an ender farm. But that will be after we have basically gotten anything we really need in our base. You know, XP farms in general, just all of the really cool redstone stuff. Then we'll move on to making a lot of stuff in the nether, because there can be a lot of way more effective versions of farms in the nether, which will then probably become our main farms. And then, same will go to the end once we have done everything we possibly can in the nether. Then we'll do everything we can in the end, and then we should be, I guess you could say, we completed the game. We've defeated every single boss except for the Guardians. That's the last one that we're planning to defeat. But that's basically it in this world. I mean, there's probably a couple of things I did miss. Small little things that don't really matter. We have a little bridge to a little nether wart farm there. Pretty simple. If you're wondering what this nether brick bridge over the lava, well, once this lava went from all the way up there, and it would go under the bridge, but it somehow dried out. I don't know what happened, but it just stopped going as far as it did, and kind of stopped there. It's really weird. This is the spot to do the breeding for the cows. You press a button, it pushes them up with water, and then you just breed them constantly, and then baby cows will get pushed into a spot where lava will kill them when they grow up, because an observer senses it. And then basically, all you need to do is press a button, it'll kill it, it'll drop it to a dropper, and it will go into this chest. So, pretty simplistic. I mean, this is really all there is to this world so far. It's okay, I suppose. I mean, there's definitely way better worlds than our worlds, but I do have an opinion I do want to state. There are a lot of worlds where, you know, they build a bunch of stuff like a village above ground. I really disagree with above ground buildings. I really just don't like them. I think it's really, really cool to build something underground and like mold the shape of a cave into your own shape, because a lot of the cave is already shaped out for you. And I actually believe it's easier. You don't have to deal with mobs as much. And you might be thinking, hold on, but you're in a, you know, you're in a cave, you're underground. That's where mobs are 24/7. But the difference is that you're more limited. You know, if you clear out the entire cave and you make your base all throughout the cave, because once they get to a point where a cave stops and it doesn't go any further, and if you kept on mining, you'd find another cave or a cavern, ravine, something like that. But you know, for a cave like this one where you just completely clear it out and make it your own and light it all up, that's everything. There's no way any mobs can spawn. But if you're building stuff above ground, unless if you go over the entire overworld, every single chunk, then there is no way that you can prevent from any mobs spawning, because even though you'd have lights all throughout your base, you wouldn't stop from zombies or any mobs spawning outside of it and then coming into that area. That's the one issue with building upstairs or on ground, because you have to deal with that problem. And you really don't when you're underground. It's really, really easy. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when any of my new videos come out. And, yeah, it's been Mifty, I'm out, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye! Hey everyone, it's me and over again. I just wanted to let you guys know that I will not be doing any more Fortnite for the rest of my channel's existence. It's basically been out for me, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.